tackle right there. Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. And Mahomes picking up to first as he slides and hits the deck.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Rolling to his left. They'll dump this off to Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And on an RPO, everything happens so fast, and as a defender, you can't get stuck trying to figure out what's going on. That time he had it figured out in a flash, and he was able to make a beeline to the receiver and make the play.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd down, Cook. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes it inside the 10.
Dude, why is he so fucking slow?
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first.
Damn, Rich, man, you're bleeding a shit ton of clock today, man.
Here in this second quarter.
The guy said no XP.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
From the 17, Carr.
Good pick.
To force it in, and it's intercepted.
He already knows I'm forcing it to that motherfucker, man. This is fucking stupid already.
Football at the 23-yard line. That's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
That fucking D end is 88 speed. There's no way. This game's so fucking dumb. It's a fucking 88 speed D end. It's so dumb. That motherfucker's 83 speed all day. So fucking stupid. I'm gonna miss my fucking dev game. This fucking dumbass fucking quarterback fucking runs faster than my fucking faster defensive end. It's fucking stupid.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10.
Yeah, here, run the ball. Just drill some more clock out.
Second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I can't. There's nothing I can do. I can't get it to him.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This motherfucker can't run a fucking route. You put him in a slot, he's fucking manned up. It's done.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
He's working on these fucking dumbass receivers.
On target, and the lead is now 10-3.
0 fucking route, motherfuckers are trash.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive, as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play.
And he's fucking dropping the ball, man. This is fucking dumb. God damn it, man.
Hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been
This is a
caught.
fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke.
They can make some progress in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And taken right at the 35. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
30 seconds.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And complete right side to Cook. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear. And then
hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, throw it, hurry up, hurry up.
From the 41, Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 17-3.
Chiefs 17, Dolphins 3.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
They're going to need 107 yards.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Here's Carr. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
I would say these defensive backs need a little bit of help from their pass rush. They were able to force the incompletion, but I'll guarantee they're going to go back to the huddle and say, hey, guys, can you get to them a little bit quicker? I don't know how long we can continue to cover these guys downfield.
He knows what you're trying to do.
Second and 10. Carr.
I gotta get 150 yards. This is what it is. I mean, I don't give a fuck about the game. I'm already gonna miss the fucking playoffs, so I don't give a fuck.
Well, we talk all the time.
I just gotta get these fucking stupid ass yards.
Right now, I think
I'm gonna miss playoffs by 1 game, 110%.
Where they are in this game, they gotta push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At their 49-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 21. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Chiefs 31, Dolphins 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game.
Bunch T-low.
From their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
I can't even get a fucking block. My fucking block just leaves him.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still
and then he's going to cover him. He's going to manually cover him. Oh, how cool.
Now a pass hauled in downfield and way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all
Triple teaming him low.
Nice throw there for a good gain and a first
Oh,
down.
come on, man. What the fuck is Waddle in there for? Is he tired?
Brought down right at the midfield stripe. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it
What the
pays off in
fuck?
a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Being chased out left. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On first down, Carr.
Yeah, hey, blanket him, man. Blanket him. You're doing great.
And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
No.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
What the fuck? Why is Waddle in
Two
there?
remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. Evades him at the 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play.
It's a holding. It's a holding. As he's got my guy mid-fucking throw, it's a holding. Accept it. Hurry the fuck up, man. No, what? Decline for what? Bro, I'm looking for yards. I don't give a fuck about the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Carr.
Oh yeah, put a guy out there.
Back at the 16-yard line. The Big Vita Vea
Bro,
pushing
this
his
is a
way through to
fucking
wind up
joke.
with a sack.
Word. Note taken. Note taken. I got you. I got you. Act like it's my big ass game
They
plan.
figure they got to
Throw
start
to one
taking
guy.
some chances. Here's a
now I
big
got
one in
this.
this third quarter.
Let me just put
As
this
he'll
guy
go
on
for
the
it on
zone.
fourth
I'm gonna
down.
manually
Carter
control
throw
him.
for it on fourth down. Going right side here, and that's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go.
I need 31.
Down well short of a first.
To the play is a turnover on downs.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
You got that.
Last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it... And now the rookie's free. He's at the 40, the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will swell by one more.
Dolphins 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions and coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Bro, this is this motherfucker can't run a fucking route to save his fucking life.
That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
Oh my guy's on him. It's a fucking 10-yard bump. What is he running into him for?
Change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Trying to improvise. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now he'll go deep down the middle.
This motherfucker just can't stop.
And he's able to get it back to right
fucking bum-ass receiver, bro. He just dead-ass stopped. He was in a sprint.
This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
2nd and 10. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I think it's
an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be. Extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here.
Yeah, buddy.
Quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready.
Yeah, hold on. I'm in the middle of the game.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the 38, Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Cook able to escape. And able to get him down, but he does reach
Cook
the
trash.
5.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
Super unimpressed.
They'll run with Cook. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Dancing to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this
What,
is
babe?
dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had
Yes.
a big gainer in his sights.
Hold on,
but he
what's
could
up?
not reel it in.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Boost,
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
You get
They
that
can't
extra
help but feel
low.
great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.